Yes, Abhishek, over to you. You have the access now, hosting access. You can share your screen. Pradeep, yes.
Right. Thank you, Joshua. Now I would like to invite Abhishek to present his topic. Over to you, Abhishek. Please share your screen and you can start your presentation.
Thanks. Thanks a lot, Pradeep. I'm just trying to share my screen. Let me. Can everyone see my screen?
Yes, it is visible.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, everyone, for joining in. Hope everyone is doing well. Let me begin by asking you a question. How many of you have ever walked into a room where you have been asked to present something? Or how many of you have said no to that? Also, how many of you have ever turned down an opportunity because you felt you were not confident enough, or you've missed out raising your hand because you did not feel enough confident? Can I have a quick show of hands?
Yes.
Thank you. So most of us have. I personally have faced this in my life, where I have turned down opportunities because I did not feel confident enough. So this is the confidence myth that I'm going to talk about, where all our lives we have been told that we need to be confident. Why don't we need to be confident before we begin? So I'm here to bust the confidence myth, and by the end of this talk, you'll have a different perspective about confidence. So let me begin. As I mentioned, whenever we have whenever we have gone out for job interviews, we have been told that we just need to believe in ourselves. Or whenever we are on a public podium, we have been told if you just act confident, you'll feel confident. Or if you are taking up new challenges in your life, right? So all of us have heard this phrase, fake it till you make it, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. But let me tell you one thing. What if confidence is the wrong goal, is the wrong starting point? As all of us, we have been told that if you start acting confident, you'll get your results. But what if this is the wrong goal? So let me take you deeper into this. What we think happens. This is the mental model that all of us have pretty much heard or have experienced in our lives, that if we feel confident and then we take action, we'll get the results. What if I tell you that the real confidence does not come first? It's a byproduct of doing something. Imagine whenever you had the opportunity to drive a car. The first time you handled the steering wheel, you felt nervous, right? The second time that you did it, you felt a bit confident. By the 10th time, you were pretty confident. So, right? So, and that's true for public speaking. So confidence is not the starting point. It is a byproduct of our actions. When we take actions, slowly, we start becoming more confident. And then by the 10th time or the 11th time, we don't even realize it. We do it subconsciously. So this is the myth that I'm trying to bust here. And whatever I'm saying is not just philosophy. There's actual data and years of research which has proven this fact, that there's an action confidence loop, that when you take action, it triggers dopamine in your brain. What dopamine does, it builds your motivation, it gives you the high factor, and that eventually builds your confidence. So it always starts with the action that we take. Secondly, as we have heard of plasticity, right? Similarly, in our minds, we have this neuroplasticity, wherein whenever we try to do something which is more uncomfortable, our brain initially tries to just push back, right? Like we take a step back and we think, okay, this is something that is not possible for me. So we feel that discomfort. But discomfort is this mechanism of growth. So the first time you feel it, your brain stretches, and the tension that you feel in your neurons slowly becomes thinner and thinner, and then it becomes part of your natural self. So this is the real loop. When we take action, even before we are feeling ready, just we take action because of, right? What can happen in that? Either we can become successful, or we can if we have failed, we still have the learnings out of it, right? So we are gaining that experience. So as in when we start gaining that experience, there would be certain instances where we would be successful. And those multiple instances will eventually build your evidence that you can do it. And that evidence will slowly turn into your confidence. You will start feeling more confident. And the first time you'll feel it, you'll feel that wow factor, wow, I did it. And it would reduce your nervousness. The third time, fourth time, you'll start feeling more confident. So it will come out naturally as part of your mental model. And when you keep repeating it, it becomes part of yourself. So the first step that unlike what we have been told, is that we need to take action. Because of that, we'll gain experience. And because of that, we'll start building evidence and start feeling confidence. And if we keep on repeating that, we'll eventually improve ourselves. Let me also give you some examples of some famous people who have become very successful in their lives. This might seem very surprising to you, but Warren Buffett, the most successful investor of all time, was really scared of public speaking. In fact, he was so scared that he could not even face his class where he used to teach investing at Columbia University. And he also failed his first public speaking course. He paid $100 to retake it. And now if you watch some of his recent interviews, you'll find that he says, if you invest in public speaking, or if you improve your communication skills, that's the most important skill that you'll ever gain. And it will improve your net worth by at least 50%. It's a documented fact. Similarly, Barbara Streisand, she was a play artist. She used to perform on stage in theater. And for 27 years, she had this fear of stage fright. Imagine, like, you have to perform on the stage yourself, and this is part of your profession, but you're still feeling that fear inside you. And she said, the fear will never go away. You have to live with it. And eventually, once you keep on practicing, it will eventually go away. And lastly, Mahatma Gandhi, whose voice changed millions of our lives. Right? He is one of the most, I would say, recognized figure all across the world, even now. He was so terrified of public speaking that during one of his court proceedings, he sat down in the middle of it and he asked a colleague to finish it. So what's the difference between them? It's just that these people ended up showing first, right? They never gave up on things, and they just kept on trying and trying. I want you to raise your hand if you have ever avoided public speaking because you weren't ready. Can I have a show of hands, please? Okay, so Pradeep, Joshua, Thomas, Ashish, all of us. You felt more confident after doing something scary, where you took the first step and you felt confident. Has anyone? I felt it. And thirdly, if you have ever given advice to someone, but you haven't taken that advice for yourself, has it been like in any of your cases? Okay. So the next version of you is right in this room. The next version of you is built right here. Everyone knows that if you keep on improving yourself, you'll end up getting to the level that you want to be at. It's just about trying. So I want all of you to make a commitment today. Just 3 things. I'm not asking for more. But before our next meeting, what are the 3 steps that you're going to do to overcome your fear? It could be anything. It could be part of your public speaking. It could be part of, say, taking up a project as part of your corporate job, where you feel that you're scared. If you take it, what would happen, right? I just want you to make 3 commitments and we can discuss during our next meeting. So I want to end this presentation with a quote. It's from a Greek philosopher. And the quote says, "You don't rise to the level of your confidence. You fall to the level of your preparation and rise to the act of doing." So all we need to do is we need to start acting upon without feeling the fear of failure. And we don't need to think about that, how confident we should become at first, right? We need to take actions first, and that action will result into your confidence. So start before you are ready and confidence will follow. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Abhishek, for giving wonderful insights on the confidence myth. So here I want to emphasize a point to the audience regarding the Abhishek. Abhishek has finished his UG graduation from an IIT Guwahati and also the PG from IIM, one of the best IIM. So, and the experience, we can see the experience in his presentation. The topic is very interesting, Abhishek, the confidence myth. It's connected to every one of us who has joined now. That is a good part that you did. Selecting a common topic that is common to all. And yes, so Joshua, first I will be telling a few points that I have observed, then we'll be proceeding with others.
Yes, go ahead, Pradeep.
Let me just take my pen. Just give me one second.
Yes.
Yeah, you can start, Pradeep.
Not much anything that is that required to change. Everything is good, Abhishek. The first that you started by asking yes questions, right? That is a very good part. And even though it is a online presentation, still you manage to use your body language. I can see you have used the hand gestures. It's good. Most of us, what we feel, we keep our hands idle because it is an online, but you overcome that. And what I felt is it would be better if you would have added the phrases, the catchy statements that connects easily to the audience, and also voice modulation. So these are the only 2 points that I felt. If you have worked on this, I think you are the best presenter.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Pradeep,
you.
for the feedback.
Yeah. Thank you, Joshua. Then we can.
All right, wonderful
Yes.
feedback, Pradeep. So we'll have feedback from Ashish, and then Thomas and Cincy.
Yeah, I guess like presentation was really good, Abhishek. But I feel a little bit nervous like today. I'm not sure I felt it, but I feel a little bit nervous today. And apart from that, like presentation was really good. Only thing is, I will say like the high pitch and low pitch. I could see only like the same tone like that. So I
Right,
guess like
right.
that is it. That it will be really good. Like this is the only feedback I have.
Right, right. Thank you so much. Yeah, I was like, obviously, like whenever I give presentation, I'm always nervous. So yeah.
Yeah, but it was good. Yeah, and I was expecting I will get some financial knowledge from you today, like something.
I did not, I don't want to be, I wanted to disassociate myself from my comfort zone because I know
Okay.
about that stuff, right? So it
Yeah,
would not
yes.
always be when I can present on finance, right? So
But it will be good for us. I think it's fine.
right,
Yeah,
that can be some other day.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Right.
Yes, Thomas and Cincy.
Abhishek, today you break the pattern by moving from the topic of finance, your core area, towards a skill which we are all in this forum. That's the first thing, and your confidence and the way that you have gone into the science, the neuroplasticity, and all was a good insight for us. It's just a continuation of our training that we had from Joshua, that now we are also having some insights from your presentation, some reflections, the body language and all, like you try to incorporate. Only one of the point which I have seen, where in our projects also, in our project presentation also, what we see is that your presentation, that screen should have been your screen, and for audience it should have been the screen that that you are only presenting. You have to swap.
Okay.
Somewhere there is an option where you can do that. So for the presenter, you can see the
Right.
presentation and the next slide. But what we are seeing
Right.
is your slide. The slide that we are supposed to see would be like, you would be seeing at the other side. You can swap it. There's an option there. See, some we also face that, but necessity,
Right.
when we fall into a problem, then we resolve it. So there is an option where like, you can swap that option so that we
Right.
only see the presentation alone. What we were
Okay,
seeing,
so you were
your
saying
next
like
slide,
two screen, next slide also. Oh,
next
got it,
slide.
got it.
That is your screen for the
Yeah.
present.
Right,
That's the
right.
only thing, Abhishek. Good presentation. Thank you.
Hi, Abhishek.
Hi, Sensei.
It was a very good topic. Actually, you same as Thomas told, you just deviated from the your topic, but it was very good. Actually, we gained more insights in that. And only one thing I felt is the voice modulation.
Voice model, yeah, that's something that I really need to work on. I have been trying to do that, but
yeah, we will practice more and we will get confidence.
right.
Thank you.
But just to ask Joshua, where to do this voice modulation in this presentation, where there is nothing on the figures, where there is nothing on the emotions, expressions, where we can do this type of modulation. Just wanted to check with you, Joshua.
The first quadrant, right? The first quadrant.
First quadrant or second quadrant, or even the third quadrant, at least which some of the.
Right.
As you told in our training, it is just going as like line, same line. No, it shouldn't be like that. No. So we just wanted, because we are recording our daily DCP sessions, but we are also feeling that no, it is just a straight line that is good.
I'm going to talk about it. All right, Shweta, are you up to give the feedback? Are you available on the audio? Shweta. All right. If not, I'm going to take the time to give feedback. All right. So like everybody said, it was wonderful presentation, Abhishek. Coming out of your comfort zone, like you already said, and within very short notice. Okay, if you could make this presentation, and a lot of research is also there, and you had very less time. So powerful presentation, and the topic is so good because you are setting for the next people. Next is Ashish and other people, Thomas and others are coming up. So it's a good start because all in our mind we are thinking like confidence will come and then I'll take action, all of this, but it's the other way. You proved it, like take action, then you build your confidence. So wonderful point. So started off well. It was almost 11 plus minutes of presentation. When you said like I'm going to go less, I thought like it's going to be 5-7, but well done. It was 11 plus minutes. So it's a good stage time, Abhishek. I appreciate that. And you are very you have your own unique style, a different personality. Okay, you're comfortable, and used a lot of body language. Hand gestures were excellent. Started with 3S questions, and you also had added lots of reflections. Okay, so for which we have to say yes. Even your public speaking mentor, I have to raise my hand that anytime you felt like this, yes, I did. So wonderful 3S questions and reflections. There is a lot of logics and research that you have come up with, which blew our mind. That is interesting part. Like I already told you, body language is good. Second quadrant is there. You are in your second quadrant. And sometimes you also implemented the third quadrant, like Ashish, and I agree with Pradeep and Thomas. So first quadrant is missing a little, but you can become aware. First quadrant. Pauses are good, Abhishek. You gave wonderful pauses, right? That was so powerful. And relatability, like Pradeep said, good stories you have come up with, Warren Buffet or uh, Mahatma Gandhi ji. So we can relate to these figures. And they were also a part of, stage fear, 90% of people, but they have overcome it. So end is also powerful by sharing a quote. So first quadrant, you can work a little. And with this short time of preparation, you managed it really well. Okay. So now coming to this question to answer to Thomas, maybe when he was reading the last powerful quotation, or when Warren Buffet, gave $100 to retake. So at that time, maybe a little bit of emotion. You know,
Right.
father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi ji, whom we admired, was like a role model and inspiration, was also a part of, stage fear or anything. And he has to literally give up his stage to one of his colleague. So maybe some drama, some emotion. So third quadrant, we can go there. And when he was talking about a lot of numbers and facts, right? It was good. The quotation that you talked about, there you can go in the first quadrant. So 10% only. Here and there you go a little. So this is what I want to tell you, everyone. You take action. That way you build confidence. It's not the other way around. You understand? Yes? So let's take actions. And I want you all, every one of you, make 3 lists. And by the time when we meet again, I want every one of you to share this. Can I expect that? Yes? So maybe I'm just making it up, Abhishek. You did it well. But to answer to Thomas, this is how you can make a little variation.
No, that's something which I really want to proactively firstly be aware of, and then like work towards improving that, because it's not just like the first time that I'm hearing this. Like I've even in the past I've heard it from other people as well. So yeah, that's a very good point. Thank you, Joshua,
You
and
have
thank
good
you everyone
language,
else.
Abhishek. You have very good language. You have good command also. That inner talk you have to do a little bit of more inner talk, like positive inner talk, that I'm going to take over. And this is going to happen. You proved it. You already proved it in today's session, right? Very good start. Very good topic as well for the others to go ahead. Don't put a lot of pressure. Just go on. Take action. Take action. Take action. Take action. All right.
Even I'm like feeling like every day recording videos and all. I'm sure like other people would also have they must also have been feeling this thing, but I'm actually seeing that thing like the now through impromptu speeches. When I'm making those impromptu speeches, even if I'm starting without preparation, it just starts with that flow, and I just need to
Yeah.
improve upon that. But yeah, I'll keep on doing that.
Right. So you guys are getting the flow. There is some content coming up, right?
Right.
You are able to make a few minutes of speech on the spot. So that is a good sign. Here and there, few hiccups are there, Abhishek, but that's okay. Okay, you watch your video, appreciate yourself for doing the good job, first presenter for our sessions. So you have taken up the challenge. Within less time, you did it well. So you have to appreciate yourself. Then look at some areas of improvement, like Pradeep gave, Thomas, Ashish, and Sinsi ma'am. So not too much of improvement. I can give, Abhishek, to you um, a 9 out of 10 for this presentation. 9 out of 10. Here and there are little hiccups. You will understand when you watch. And the first voice quadrant, 9 out of 10. Wonderful. Good job. Well done.
Yeah, thanks. I think Thank you so much. And I did not expect a 9 out of 10, but like personally, I also felt that there were certain hiccups where,
Yes, we
and
could see that.
like based on the content, I felt like before the start, that there are a lot of areas where I could have done a better voice modulation, but did not end up like that properly. I'll work towards it. So,
I see that here and there little you dropped, but you came back.
yeah,
You were
yeah,
in your mind, something like that. You
right,
in your mind, it went little low for a few seconds, and then you took
yeah,
up. You came back.
right,
So that's a good
right.
part, right? There are some hiccups there here and there, but you can work on it. It's good. It is wonderful. Good start for our presentations. So yes, Ashish, anyone wants to add anything? We still have 1 more minute. 1 more minute to end our call. If no, we will catch up tomorrow with Ashish's presentation. All right. All the very best, Ashish, and congratulations,
All
Abhishek.
the best, Ashish.
Yeah. So we will
Thank you, everyone,
we'll
for
connect
listening.
tomorrow. Bye bye. I'll see you tomorrow.
Right.